Hey, what's up? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com. Wanted to make this quick video after my workout that just finished. We're all moved into our new place. Wanted to show you. I'm going to start making some videos here. This is my land. You see that tree there, the first tree? Well, keep going back. You see the next group of trees? Keep going back. You see that group of trees that's way, way, way back there? That's where my property line stops. That's my backyard. Front yard is just the same. I want to talk about a lawsuit that was dismissed. Young man had it was one of the trucks. He was a trucker, and they repossessed the truck. They came and took it because of whatever the situation was with his business. He just ended up losing the truck. And then they sold the debt to a third-party debt collector. The company that is taking over a lot of these debts is Velocity. They're the ones that's buying the repo debt. Now, this video isn't about getting away with, your responsibilities. It's not about not paying the original creditor on something. Maybe there's a deficiency. It could be settled between the original creditor and the person who took out the loan after the vehicle is sold at auction. But some of the things that I've been telling people to be very careful about is that the cars are going for a lot of money right now, used cars. My son-in-law and daughter, they just sold one of their vehicles. Actually, the vehicle that we bought my daughter, the second one that we bought her before she was married, it was all paid off. We had paid, I think, $15,000 for it. It was Ford or Chevy. I can't remember the name of it, but it's that small SUV that Chevy puts together. Very nice vehicle. She took very good care of it, low miles. But we bought it, I think it was $15,500. This was like almost 7 years ago that we had bought that vehicle. And they just recently sold that vehicle to what's the one that got Carvana. They just recently sold that vehicle to Carvana for over $16,000. So the dealers, they need these used cars. So you might be saying, well, why are they willing to do that? They're willing to do that because they're going to make money when they do the financing. They're going to make money when they sell the car. They need these cars. They need them because if they don't have the inventory, they're not going to be able to make the money. So I've been telling people, be careful about what getting your auction statement. Make sure that you know what they're selling these vehicles for, because you can mess around and your vehicle is paid off. Now, with this situation here, the vehicle was not paid off. It was a $28,000 deficiency, but when it's sold to a third-party debt collector, they have to give you certain information to prove that you have to pay them for the debt. And when it's repo debt, for one loan, it's not like a credit card where you can kind of say you want to get all of the charges and everything and kind of match up things, and it pushes the debt collector into a situation where they want to dismiss or do a settlement. In this situation, when it comes to auto repossessions, there's only one loan. It's just the vehicle. There's not like charges here and there that you were signing for that you can say, you want to review to make sure that they were authorized. So when you're dealing with a repossession, a lot of the times, they end up where we end up having to push for settlement on that deficiency balance if they're able to get all the information. But with my new strategy, which I'm not going to reveal. I don't care if people get upset. You just got to come to us and you can talk with us, and we will reveal it if you decide to become a customer or during that process, is that they will back down. As a matter of fact, with this new process that I've put in place for dealing with third-party debt collectors that buy debt, this here that I've developed is working so good that when they take people to court, they will either dismiss right away, or they will try to amp up, which I understand because they're not in the business of losing money. They will just amp up what they're doing and try to really push the individual into quitting, because they know, hey, we're business people. This individual, they got to work, they got to do all this other stuff. They're going to end up quitting, and they'll try to get you put, under a lot of anxiety. Well, with this individual, they kept putting it off, and 1 year later, which on this page you'll see I got the dismissal letter right there. He sent over this week that they just decided to dismiss the case. So just think about it. If he would have just quit, if he would have just said, well, it ain't working, it ain't looking my way. Well, they're just asking for more stuff. Well, they're just doing this, and they're calling me, and they're, telling the judge this, and they're making me come to court and do all of that. He would have had a $28,000 debt hanging over his head if he would have just quit. That's why I be telling y'all that you can't quit. You have to keep pushing forward. I wish that I would be able to tell you the outcome of your specific situation, excuse me, but it's always different. But one thing that does remain the same, and if you continue to push with what you're going through, some sort of resolution is going to happen that's going to make it a lot better for you. Yeah, what if, it could have been a situation where they pushed on and they said, well, because of the way that you were arguing your case, we'll make you a 50% settlement offer. 50% is a lot better than 28,000. Maybe they would have said 25% because they're buying the debt. They're not buying these for pennies on the dollar. That's why they will push a lot harder. When they're buying this repo debt, you're not buying it for pennies on the dollar. They're paying a pretty good penny for these debts, so they're going to fight very hard. But even with that said, all of this is to put you into a better situation to either be able to do a settlement or to be able to get it dismissed. And if you use the strategy that I use for my clients, this is for my clients. I do not share this on YouTube, and I know people are gonna get upset, but I give you a lot of information that you can use to fight. But this is one that I gotta hold because the third-party debt collection companies, this one here is very hard for them to overcome. As a matter of fact, it's not a secret. It's just that I developed it looking and scanning through and rereading the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act and the way that they what they have to do to be able to come after people for debt. And I put these arguments together for individuals, and they've just been winning. So just wanted to put that out there. I think he's gonna make us a video testimonial. I would love to have that, but he did send us a document. Documents are the proof also. So if you need help with your credit, please visit us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch video What Makes Us Different, so you can see my 8-point validation process, 2-phase settlement process. If you need your credit report scores, go to the website yourorder3scores.com. You can also get your FICO scores by clicking the link below. We have a company that provides FICO scores also. And if you have debt collectors coming after you, grab my 3-pack of letters to stop them early. And if they're coming after you in court, there's a link below here where we can help you either learn how to do it yourself, or you can have us do it for you, do your responses for you. Before I let you go, please subscribe to the channel, and you ought to see it here. I'm going to put a picture one time. We're still getting the grass kind of growing here, and my wife's going to put a horse barn back there. But the sun sets on this side, and there's some amazing pictures that my wife has been getting. And on the front of our, the way the house is pointed, we get the sunrise. So we get the sunrise and an excellent picture of the sunset. So this ended up being the perfect situation. This will be my last property that at least for time being. I lived in my other house for 17 years, so it was a good move. We're older now, don't need steps. It's all one long level except for the basement. I'm going to show you my workout area in another video. Thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams, President and Founder of CreditRepairShop.com.